Hey everybody! Welcome back. Welcome to another time. Yeah, last night after I stopped recording, I played a, I started a Leon A with, the intent of getting an S rank. Maybe I'll be able to get it. I don't know. I'm gonna try it again tonight. But enough of that. Right now, we're doing the Claire B run. So let's get into it. Oh right. Okay. So off screen. If you were watching what we were doing, that's where we are. Okay, if you were watching what we were doing, off screen, I managed to get the stuff that was in the turning on the elevator to the chief's office room. I passed that up. And as you can see, got a kick-ass new grenade launcher with a new stock and a sight and everything. That kind of helps stabilize it. So do I have? I do have some stuff. Okay. So, ka-clink. So, unlike Leon, we can't open that shutter because we don't have the tool. So let's go down here first, because this is kind of a dead end. There's a salty gentleman. Hey there. That up. Open this. So if you remember, in Leon's playthrough, there was a destroyed mirror in this room that he could hop over to get to the other room that he didn't have the key for. Pick this up. There's the portable safe. There's our first key. It was already destroyed and everything in this room, and the window was already broken. This one's not broken yet, but it says, "Let me out." This is, and that's a jump scare that's directly from the original Resident Evil 2. Bleh. Lickers ain't no thing. Go over here. Get this. Yeah, he's blocked off. He's fine. We have space? We don't have space. The fact that we can't open the shutters, Claire's story differs a little bit because she's limited in what she can do without being able to open those shutters. So she should I make? What should I make? Sorry, I was trying to decide whether I should make acid rounds or what. Since she can't open those shutters, she's very limited in what she can do when she returns to the police station before she triggers Mr. X. Why am I getting... What the fuck? Stop dinging me. Sorry, here's bunches of dings. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna try to get this done. Oh God. Okay, so that would... No. Which one? Ah, come on. This one? No. Fuck. Okay. No. Shit. Please, this one. Yeah! All right. There we go. Got us a key. And that will get us some goodies when we get into the police station proper, which we can't get into right now. The only path into the police station proper from here is through Mr. X. We'll need some of that. So let's go in here first off. Sir?
Shit!
He's right there, huh? Woo! Quick draw McGraw. All right. Okay, he's down. He's down. I don't like the splatter. That's ugh. Ugh, I say. I gotta go put all this shit up. I don't have any room to get the parts. Kind of silly. A lot of running back and forth between this item box and everything else, but at least you're safe here, you know. Store that. Store that. I can go ahead and store that. I need flash grenades right now more than I need grenades. Grenades. Oh, wait. get something real quick. I could look it up. Like when I normally play Resident Evil, I get a hey Steve. When I normally play Resident Evil, I get I have like a little thing open beside me that has all the locker combinations and safe combinations and all that shit. I would have that for the little portable key thing, but I would have that for the little portable key thing, but it's random every time. Yeah, it's fucking random. So. We can go in here, pick this up. I didn't put up everything that I wanted to put up. Son of a bitch. Oh, well. So just like Leon's playthrough, we have to have that big gear for the clock tower. Going back and forth. So yeah, I made myself a really good meal today. I mean, it probably wasn't good in terms of like for health. It really wasn't. I really wasn't a fan of like, I guess how it tasted very much. I don't know if that makes, no, that's not what I want to do. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, I don't like cooking very much. I don't get enamored with food. I just kind of don't care. 'Cause food ends up as poop. So why would you care about something that is destined to be poop? This doesn't make sense to me. But you know, if you ever listened to Jump Kick Punch when I was on there, you know, Harrison had that thing where he actually wanted bachelor chow. Like that's the thing that he wanted because he just didn't want to cook. He didn't want to take the time to bother with food. And I'm largely the same way. I just don't care. So I never really like learned to cook. I should have. I've had many opportunities to. I don't like taking the time, and I don't like obsessing over something that's over that quickly. This is a little area exclusive to Claire, and there you go. Got a knife and got that, and yeah. Go back to the item box. But yeah, I made this pesto sauce and shells, which let's go ahead and just install that. Actually, I'm going to bring this. Where is it? I'm going to bring one of these numbers. Had some shells and some pesto. It was really just like glorified gourmet, like fucking mac and cheese, but it required me to simmer at medium heat and stir and actually cook instead of just throwing it in a pot and leaving it like I normally do. And I made at the same time I cooked some little bagel bite things as a side thing, but they were like breakfast bagel bite things. And it was a lot of food. I didn't think I'd finish it, but I did, and all of it tasted sort of odd, but you know, I did more than just threw something in a microwave, and you know, felt a little good, felt okay. So I'm all about it. Wow, no one showed up yet, huh? Well, I guess lesson learned. Sunday, late at night, probably not the best time to Try and get an audience for a stream. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the blue herb? There we go. I'm going to go ahead and combine that real quick. So this is kind of the point of no return. Well, not point of no return, but like this is the area. If you remember when Leon went through here, this ladder collapsed. I guess Claire doesn't weigh as much, so the ladder doesn't collapse. She can go up and down it freely. That little area over there that's boarded up, that's where...
Fucking hell.
That's where Leon got the club key. That's boarded up now. So, 2 different zombies are down here. The other one was where the female zombie with the red top. That's where she was down here. Shit. Got him in the heed. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Got it. Yeah, I had a good meal. Yeah, I don't really eat very well. I didn't do that just quite yet. Maya sent me a care package, and it was very nice of her. I have not. I'm going to combine it with that. It was very nice of her. I have not gotten a chance to peruse it or follow anything in it, but you know, I appreciate it when anyone basically acknowledges my existence, because you know it happens very, you know, everyone in this life has a bunch of people that they're required to look after, and they have a bunch of people that they want to look after, and so, you know, if you happen to be one of those people, you know, that's a very special thing. You know, no one's required to take any time out for you, and whenever someone does, that's a very special thing. I don't really have the... Should I put up my 6-shooter? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this up and put this up. And instead, I'm going to grab this handgun ammo and this one. This JMB, because we haven't used this yet. We got this in the thing. And there's a thing in the police station that will upgrade this a little bit. But we'll have to be quick, because Mr. X is going to be right on our ass. I'm going to go get that herb that I missed. The green herb. Switch to my... Flash grenade, because he coming. Oh Lord, he coming. Feels good to have a non-silly gun. Okay, so here we go. Uh-oh. He's after you again, Claire. Ooh! Swing and a miss. Bye. Saw a mod today that literally replaced him with Thomas the Tank Engine. I was like, you guys are fucking stupid. Okay, let's get this real quick. 6, 2, 11. We'll combine that. Yeah. And now we've got a high capacity handgun. Fuck. Went the wrong way. So we're back up here. Where's that red herb I didn't get? Okay, so now that we're back in here, we've got to do the whole clock tower nonsense. We'll come back in here a third time. I really just lost him, huh? Bizarre. Okay. Shit, that's right. You know what I didn't... I'm gonna get this. And we're gonna do this real quick, hiding in the linen closet. Ugh. Fuck. Okay. Ugh. Oh, this is going to take a while. My brain's kind of fried. Ugh. Why? Okay, what light is that? That one, okay. Ugh. Down here, maybe? Fuck! It's like, do you really want that extra inventory this bad? I do, game. I do. I hate you for making me want it that bad, but I do. Yes. This one. Ow. Oh, fuck. This is where it'd be nice to have an audience, because they could solve it for my dumb ass. Oh my god. Oh, it's so painful. Oh, it's so painful. Oh my fucking god. Son of a bitch! Holy shit. Glad I don't have an audience right now, though. Oh, hey. You see me suck hard at this stupid puzzle. Son of a bitch. There we go. God damn it. Alright, now I can get the fuck out of here. Let's look at the map. Do we? We do. Okay. Woo! I don't hear Mr. X, which is not a good sign. Not a good sign to not hear him. Not a good sign to not hear him. I'm not going back in that storage room. That's not happening. There he is, I hear him now. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, this is gonna suck. What was this? What is this? What is this? "3F locker." I think let's go ahead and develop it. I think we already got it. Apton. Zounds, the Sib-Mariner swims into action. Yeah, everyone who's watching this in the archive, Apton is the one who gave me the idea for the channel name. He got it in one. I was like, hey, you have any suggestions for what my streaming channel should be? And he goes, the Sib-Mariner? And I go, yeah, that's it. Got it in one. Absolutely. Why would I not name it that? Oh, this is gonna stink. Oh, he's right outside too. Oh, this blows. I'm gonna go ahead and get an extra thing. I loaded pun names into a shotgun and just went full blast. Oh, and I heard him open the door too. There's a okay, so there's a liquor out in the hall, and Mr. X is also out there too. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did it. And Mr. X just left. He's nowhere to be found. That's amazing. Alright, unlike Leon's run, we got both keys at the same time. So we can go ahead and enter in 203. Dink. Um, 102. 103. 201. That's not a thing. 20. Oh, we already. Okay. Alright, so we got some extra. 208. That's right. How come we didn't get that last time? Oh, we didn't have the. Okay, we didn't have the key. Right. Get out of here. I gotta say, Mr. X is just really not good this round. He's just not. He must have like a game he needs to watch or something. The Patriots must be playing or something. Shit. Should I go ahead and just go into the records room? That'll. I don't have room. I need to go back. I also need to switch back to this. Because Mr. X does not give a fuck if I have a knife. Okay, I'm going to put that away, put that away. I'm going to keep that, put that away. I need at least 3 spaces. I've got 4, that's good. Mr. X really just fucked off. That's amazing. You automatically call him when you go into the records room, though, so. Discard that key. Don't need that anymore. That's not a good sound. I mean, I believe you automatically call him? Yeah, okay. I was like, where is he? He was like, I was in the bathroom. God damn it, Claire. Yeah, you can just easily juke him. I'm gonna go out this door. I'm gonna go into the West office. Oh, he's running my ass. He is right up my asshole. You can hear him anywhere, the clap of his ass cheeks. Did you see that David Hayter recorded that in Snake's voice? That joke that Colonel, I can't go anywhere without the clap of my thick ass giving my location away. That was brilliant. That was good stuff. That was... God bless David Hayter. Did I lose him again? I don't hear him anymore. Yeah, Mr. X is just really unmotivated this round. That's really funny. He's just like, I don't have time for this shit, Claire. Put that in there. I'm not entirely sure why that lowers a staircase, but it does. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Large gunpowder. Okay, at least I hear him now. I think. There we go. I like actors like David Hayter that are, you know, they hold no illusions as to what their most famous role is going to be and what people know them for and what people enjoy hearing from them. So they just kind of, I guess pander would be the word, but that's more negative than I want to sound like. So I'm going to use this one grenade here. Nope. See ya. Mr. X just really isn't anywhere near here. That's so funny. He really wasn't a threat the whole second time. He went away. He really did. He just kind of fucked off. Alright, so I'm going to take a large gunpowder in one of these, and I'm going to make... Yeah, that should be enough. And that should be enough acid rounds for this game. Well, first off, I gotta... There we go. That's a nice little stack of normal ammo. Did we get magnum rounds yet? Is that a thing that we picked? Not yet? Okay. Move some stuff around here. Do-si-do it. Store that, store that. That should be enough. Something else I was going to do. Oh, switch my... Now, much like... This is kind of a unique thing in the game. Much like Ada had her own section, but her section was just like a mini section of what our other protagonists do with shooting zombies in the knees and face and solving puzzles. We have a unique section here coming up that's unlike anything we've played because it's Claire. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. In my opinion, it's one of the scariest things in the game. But before we go there, oh, now he's outside. Look at this tiger. Was RE2 the game with the Easter egg in the police station? Yeah, RE2 was the one in the police station, yeah. I don't know what you mean by Easter egg. Look at this tiger. Doesn't this look like the fakest ass tiger you've ever seen? That's a low-res fake-ass tiger. It's like a plaster thing. It's not even like a stuffed one. This bear looks a lot better by comparison. But anyway. Take the box out. Oh, there was some kind of New Game Plus drawer that got on. Yeah, we'll do that later. Yeah, there's a drawer that has like a special thing in it if you backtrack. Yeah. Bear with me, folks. I'm kind of an idiot. Really? I don't know what the fuck to do, man. Come on. Cut me a break. Resident Evil. Ah, come on. Oh, I don't know. How in the world? Oh, hey. Sweet. There we go. Okay, I did it. Ta-da. What? I wonder if it's for me.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
Ooh. Last time we played, we met deranged police chief Brian Irons.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her...
Look at that 1998 ass cell phone.
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over soon.
There has to be a way out of here.
And now we play a Sherry in the orphanage. Yeah. So, isn't that thing fucking creepy? Picked up a doll. Our goal is to get the fuck out of here. So let's examine this fucking creepalicious doll. Look at that thing. Ugh. Oh, but what's behind here? A block. Poor little kid. So this area of the game is the one that I think is the actual creepiest. Fuck. Oh, sweet. Okay. We got some safety scissors. And we use that on this little area right here. Was that a light or a... He was looking at Sherry through a security camera. I wanted to see if I could see the camera in here. It's too dark. But yeah, this is...
What is this?
This is like the nurse's office. With a bunch of kids' drawings around. And we get to... We get to see just what kind of place this is. Sally's Diary, January 4th. Wednesdays are perfectly great days because we get snacks and ice cream. I hate the last place I was at. The teachers were all meanies. It was just study, 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 and there wasn't no ice cream. I love, love, love it here. January 10th, there was an important rule made today. Everyone must write a diary, get health checkups, and we ain't allowed outside by ourselves. It's good we don't have to go to school. I don't want to go and get picked on for my old clothes, especially not by the guy that used to wear them. The orphanage director is coming today, so I'm going to wear my most favoritist checkered blue outfit. The director is tall. The director has a mustache. The director is a policeman. So, I wonder if we can... Yeah, we only have what Sherry has to offer. Or no, we have everything. So, those are hand grenades. There's a miss. I didn't know Claire had a letter. That's weird. Where is it? Raccoon Monthly. Yeah, I remember we were talking about Chief Irons and how they praised all this stuff that he did, but all the stuff that he was sinister. And I said we talk about the orphanage later. Big contributions to the orphanage. Well, you'll see why that's some horse shit. Looks like this is a storage area once it shut down. Creepy. Graphics here are great though.
That must be the door out of here.
Ooh.
Darn it! I need the key.
Tom's diary. It's been 2 months since I got that letter to Oliver, and all I've gotten back is nada. Zip. Then again, they're all like that once they get adopted, but he's living like a king in some fancy folks' home and forgotten all about us. Really thought Oliver was different, that he'd be my friend for life. Guess I'm just a fool. Anne sat all the little kids down and told them a story today. She said all the kids that get adopted are turned into food for the boogeymen. That's why no one hears from them ever again. Not sure where she gets her ideas from, but she's got the mind for writing trashy horror novels. There's something weird going on around here, and it's not just because of Anne's stories. Don't get me wrong, I've been in worse places, and this place is funded by some big drug company, but why can't we call people or go outside? Why are there so many doctors around? What's with those shots every day? It's almost like I'm getting adopted. Me. Most people go for younger kids, so I figured I was too old, but I can't say I'm not a little happy. Who am I kidding? I'm totally psyched. I say goodbye to this place on the 20th. I'm going to try my best to be a good son, someone my new mom and pop can be proud of. Oliver came back in the middle of the night, all messed up, screaming, "Help me," and stuff. I didn't even recognize him at first. His face was all peeling and melted off. He's with the teachers and doctors now. It's just a skin thing, they say. He'll get better soon, and then we can go on adventures together again. So, yeah.
Oh no, it's him.
Drug company, namely Umbrella. This is the thing, this is the entry that brings it all home. This really fucking got me. Blank's diary. If you're reading this, go call Khalees. Boogeyman's here, eating everybody. Mini bark boogeyman's here. Help, they're coming. Help me, mommy. Oh, that got me. That's so sad and creepy. And what's this? Remember last time he was talking about taxidermy with a female pig, and I said something about how. Well, let's pull it up in the documents here. Is the boogeyman Mr. No, boogeyman references just the zombies, and I'll bring it all together in a bit after we finish this section and get back to Claire. Taxidermy log. Yeah. Pig, female, 22 years old. Length 5'3", weight 110 pounds. This specimen's body is soft, sweet, and white all over, and it's all mine forever. This is who he was talking about. He referred to this corpse here as a female pig. And he's planning to taxidermy her. This is the mayor's daughter. I forget her name. You can play as her in Ghost Survivors. Yeah. Which is like a little free side thing that came out about a month ago for this game. You can play as her in like an AU where she doesn't die and gets the fuck out of here and makes her way across Raccoon City. I forget her name, but she's the mayor's daughter. And this scene was less creepy in the original, but she was still dead, and you can see how she died. It's clear that she died from a zombie bite. You can see the bite on her neck there. But we have to get the fuck out of here. Uh-oh.
Where you going, Sherry? I told you to stay put. You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners. Ah! Ah! You little bitch! You're gonna pay for this! Ah, you little shit! You hear?
Now we're in our own Mr. X situation.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry!
And, it really
Somebody, please!
You stupid bitch! That's a dead end!
This whole sequence really made me sad because after you had spent all this time in the police station running from Mr. X and having this big hulking thing right on your tail that you can't stop, Sherry has to face the same thing, this little girl.
It's all over
but
now!
Her
Doors
invincible
locked.
monster is just a shitty guy. You know? Like, and that's much more realistic.
Where are you? Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
This is something that kids go through every day.
Bitch has gotta be here somewhere. Oh, oh. God damn it!
Whoop. So when you get in here, you're safe, but it doesn't look like it to me. I think she'd be found if this were not a video game. It
This
really
is your last fucking
recontextualizes
chance. Show yourself.
the whole like
Now!
Mr. X like terrifying, powerful stalker thing and brings it back down to earth in a realistic way.
Oh, fuck! It burns.
I got it. Yoink!
Fuck is my key? I see. You.
Oh fuck! Run!
Hurry, hurry, hurry. What? Won't open.
Nice try, Sherry.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
I'm coming in, Sherry. Get over here, you little bitch.
Poor thing.
Game is over. Now you're in trouble.
Let me go!
Uh-oh!
No, stop!
Uh-oh! And that Sherry section. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's gonna have a great day. He's gonna
Good to see you again, Claire.
he's gonna have a good holiday.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time. Bring me the pendant or Sherry dies.
Pendant? What do you need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage. Where is that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Is Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her. Are you serious? Damn it.
But Claire has a
Just
parking
you
pass
wait,
now.
asshole.
Yeah, Mr. X wasn't out there before, but he sure as hell is out there now. So for this next part, I'm going to get out my good old Uzi here.
You again?
Uh-oh! Excuse me, gonna pick this up real quick. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. So Claire does not get to go through the kendo gun shop. She gets to take an alternate route and does
Looks like it's
something
the
a
other
little
way.
different. Yeah, he, for some reason, he doesn't follow us anymore.
Looks like the only way forward.
He's done. So, and those zombies are done as well. They don't really follow us. In Leon's playthrough, Leon goes with Ada behind the gun shop and goes down there, down the scaffolding into the sewers. Mr. X is not a remake thing. He was in the original Resident Evil 2. He was in people's B scenarios. He was in people's B scenarios, and he was a lot less threatening, because if you you could actually shoot him. You had a lot more ammo. If you shot him and downed him, if you actually shot him and downed him, he would stay down for a very, very long time, and he would give you ammo when you did so. So it was worthwhile actually fighting him. Here he acts more like Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. Okay, all right, Resident Evil. That was a little silly. But this is Claire's little section that she gets to have. She gets a little in the streets outside of Raccoon City shooting dog fest. Got him. Really? I hit you with a full-on acid round and just nothing? Oh, Jesus. Ow. Okay. Guess we gotta use that. Is he not coming off the bus? He just walked back. Boom. Suck it. Yeah, I got everything.
That's gotta be the orphanage.
Yeah, you think?
Hang on, Sherry.
So here's the outside of the orphanage. Gravestones right out front, which is cheery. You'll notice it's not locked anymore because look at those big 3 claw marks right there.
Hello? I have the pendant!
So
Sherry? Sherry, are you here?
So I'm going to go through here and get something that ties everything together here. I'll need that. I'll take this and this. Letter from the director, which is Chief Irons. Regarding the incident in question, I'm glad to report it has all been taken care of. On February 19th, test subject 628 escaped from the lab and broke into our facility. 628 was originally from this facility's candidate pool and apparently returned in the hope of seeking help. 628 was quickly detained by our staff. As 628 was undergoing one of the lab's clinical trials, there was a distinct possibility that he had brought the virus with him. So we disposed of all of our test subject candidates as a precaution. Their speedy disposal was conducted by the security team, to whom I'd like to extend my thanks. As for our neighbors, we told them that due to the building's dilapidated state, we have temporarily moved all the children to a different orphanage for their safety. As to the future of this facility, once it has been fully decontaminated, I plan to resume securing more test candidates. So Brian Irons was specifically running this orphanage to provide test subjects for Umbrella to do Umbrella testing for the T virus and the G virus. Leon read a report in his save file, and we'll see it as well, which talked about test subject 628. And it said that he was introduced, after he was administered the G virus, he was introduced to test subject whatever, 640 something. And it's heavily implied that test subject 628 is that kid who escaped that Tommy, I guess, talked about in that little diary that we picked up when we were down here. And it's heavily suggested that Tommy himself is the one. We'll see it later, and I'll bring it up again when we come across it. But so Brian Irons is a complete piece of shit from top to bottom. I reloaded. Yeah, he's a complete piece of work. Boo.
Your fault.
What?
Took too long.
What happened? Oh, God. Get off me! Oh, my God.
Woo.
Jesus Christ.
That's where she will remain until Raccoon City is all but ash. It's a little too fresh. Yep. I love how Claire has had such a fucked up day. She doesn't comment on any of this shit. She's just like, yep, that's a thing. That's gonna walk right on by. Never seen it before, officer. Just gonna get this little girl and get the fuck out of here.
Sherry? Where are you? Claire! Sherry? I'll be right there!
Woo!
Go, go, go!
It's Marwood opening the
It's behind
museum
you!
doors after
Don't
Nick's
stop!
boner curse night. Yep. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Hurry! Keep going. Sherry, come on.
Uh-oh. Nowhere to run now. Boom!
Daddy? What'd you say?
Oh. Juicy. Yeah, that is William Birkin. That is Sherry's dad.
Are you all right? Can you hear me? Claire? Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us. Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up. Wake up. Open your eyes. Hold still. Not infected.
Sherry? Where's Sherry?
Sherry's fine.
Do you know Sherry?
It's an impressive display of strength.
What happened to her?
We have to assess the situation.
Who are you? I'm Claire.
I didn't foresee this.
Excuse me. Where is she? Hello?
What?
Where's
Annette. Tell me, what happened to William?
I don't know. Who's that?
The creature responsible for this.
What? Can you help me find Sherry?
Seems to be evolving much faster than expected.
Where are you going?
Look, I don't have time to play 20 questions. Everything's under control.
I need to find Sherry.
My daughter is not your concern.
Sherry's her daughter?
Yeah. Hi, I'm the corporate scientist who's more horny about the freak-ass science happening around here than the people in danger. So in the original playthrough, Ada kind of painted Annette as a villain, and just as you said, as kind of this unscrupulous scientist. But as we find out, she's really not. She's we see very quickly that Annette is she's so absorbed in the science of all this because she watched William transform, and she knows what the G virus. She knows what the G virus can do. She's in the middle of this zombie apocalypse. She knows what. It's finally dawned on her what her and her husband's work has wrought, and so she's absorbed in the science because she's wanting to stop it, and that dovetails with what they did with Leon's story and Ada, where Ada was painting Annette as this self-absorbed scientist, where what she really was you know, Ada had that line, is your husband still alive, or did you kill him to take all the glory? And that was really an underhanded line because, you know, she's not the villain here. She's not a bad person. Trying to decide. Nah. Report about G. The G virus clinical trial will be entering its final phase very soon. Before G, the new creature that will surpass humans, is born, allow me to predict a few things about its biology and biological functions. The subject's intelligence will begin to drop immediately, with their linguistic abilities disappearing within a matter of days. Finally, they will lose their capacity to reason and their humanity. G will be a creature of pure instinct, driven only by a need to survive and reproduce. Due to its unusually accelerated cell division, evolution, it will be highly adaptable to any environment. Furthermore, with its amazing ability to repair itself through regeneration, it will be extremely difficult to completely kill it with any conventional small firepower. Reproductive behavior. G's most remarkable feature will be its intense desire to reproduce. It will instinctively search out humans with DNA that closest matches its own and implant an embryo in them. But if the chances of success are very low, and if the DNA is not a close enough of a match, the underdeveloped G creature will be produced instead. I suppose the only ones who might be a close enough match would be any biological children of the subject, though. I don't think it says who wrote that. I don't know if that's... It's not signed by anyone. If it's a net... G was still Williams' project, and so him injecting himself with the G virus was even more of a shitty move, because he would know for a fact that after he transformed, he would go after Sherry. So William Burke is just a piece of shit all around too, just like 100% a piece of shit, and so don't feel bad for him. What's happening to him currently? He is. He deserves it all. But Annette has kind of seen the light, as it were. So, yeah. So I'm sticking with my my normal pistol for now. That'll change fairly soon, I think. The true evolved creature beyond humanity, screaming meat guy.
Can you hear me?
Well, you know, it's a work in progress.
I'm gonna smell like shit, literally.
Wasn't there something over here? Yeah, there we go. Juicy and delicious. Kudos to this game for being the first sewer in a video game that actually looks like a place filled with shit.
Cable car. Here?
Indeed, a cable car here. Now, whereas Leon didn't have to deal with a single zombie in this room, Claire has to deal with several. Look at that belly jiggle. Saw that during Leon's playthrough. This is that locker that's opened with the jazz flyer. I'm not gonna go ahead and backtrack like that. Is that all? I don't want to come back up here. So yeah, that's it.
What is this?
Sherry, I told you, I cannot leave here until my work is done.
That's what you always say.
Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Hey, Sherry!
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and...
You should have called the police. That's what we taught you.
I did, but nobody came, and you didn't answer your phone, so...
Sherry, I don't have time for this.
Annette is not a good mother, however.
Oh no. Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming! Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
Store that, store that, store that. So I'm going to go ahead and store this first aid spray, and I'm going to instead bring one of these mixed, because this is the only area in the game where poison is a thing, where poison affects you. I'm also going to go ahead and bring this gun real quick. Yeah, the true evolved creature beyond humanity, screaming meat god. Yeah, that's one of the staples of all the Resident Evil series, is that these guys create these viruses that create these monsters, and you know, the people that get injected with them, they immediately die and turn into fucking ambling zombies, or they turn into, you know, abominations of the flesh, and their immediate thought is, cool, a valuable product. So the combination for this safe is right on the side there, 212-8. 212-8. So that's why I brought this little shitty gun along. This is Claire's original gun that she starts with. This is the gun that you would use throughout the first half of the game if you were playing a scenario. Combine it with the reinforced frame for the SLS-60, it turns into that, and now it's a Magnum, which is kind of nifty, kind of fun there. I'm going to grab a couple things over here and then go back to that room. Cool. And here's another thing right here. Leon's note, second one. You've made it this far. Claire, if you've made it this far, you're almost out of the city. I've got to take care of something before I leave, but I need to tell you something in case I don't make it. This was all Umbrella's doing. Let the people know. You know, one of the things that goes through my mind while I play this is that Claire's awesome, but I probably wouldn't get along with Claire, and I probably wouldn't get along with her in any other situation. Because let's look at who Claire is, right? Claire is Claire's from Colorado, somewhere in Colorado, I believe, because she went to look for Chris on a motorcycle, and not on a plane. So wherever she is in relation to Raccoon City, it's within driving distance. She has a pendant that is silver and turquoise, which is kind of a Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona type deal. By the time we meet her, she is already very well versed in firearms. This is her classic outfit, but it has you know, it has a combat knife strapped to it, and the jacket has like bombs and guns on it. Claire's a Midwest redneck. Claire and Chris almost certainly voted for Trump. You know? Then again, I don't know. Claire immediately went out of her way to literally put herself in harm's way to protect Sherry, which someone she didn't know, which isn't a very Republican thing to do. But it's just highly unlikely that where Claire is from and who her family is and what her brother's like and what her hobbies are. Like she's into motorcycles. There's a line at the end that I won't spoil where I'm just like, wait, what? Claire goes mudding. Absolutely. Claire has been... It is a 100% certainty that Claire has been mudding at some point in her life. Fall down. There. Take the hint, my bro. I mean, think about it. Her brother is a huge meathead cop who has spent a not insubstantial amount of time training her in the use of firearms, which could be him, which could be both good and bad. He could do that because he realizes, you know, what a danger women are facing today and wanted her to be prepared. But considering this was set in 1998, it was probably more along the lines of protecting his sister, but also like, I'm gonna fucking show off. You know, like that too. Nope. Gross. No. Gross and no.
What the fuck?
I agree, Claire. There's a 0.0% chance that Claire is not a huge fan of Garth Brooks. That's probably a thing. Claire's one saving grace is that this game takes place in 1998. So she's probably only like mildly shittily Republican. So this is kind of interesting. Claire starts off in this, just the way her section is set up. She doesn't go into the hallway first. She starts out in the back of this workroom. So she starts off cornered, and there are all these people out in the hallway that she has to deal with. Come on, buddy. Woo. Just a big old pile of meat here. And this guy gets up too.
Son of a bitch.
Claire, just based on where she probably just where she was probably socioeconomically and just the tone of the country in 1998, and just where she's from and who her family is and what her circumstances are and just what little we know about Claire. She probably has one or two black friends, but definitely at one point has called them one of the good ones. That's definitely something she said in the past. There we go. Got it. Some of this. Oh, I don't have fucking room. Oh, yes I do. Yes, I can. Yes. All right, sweet. Glad I used that grenade. Useful. Not gonna go down there yet. That would be a disaster if we went down there right now. Go. I think that might be it for that tool. Yeah. So I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to run to the item box. I'm going to grab more submachine gun rounds. And drop some shit off. I hate just having 3 rounds just sitting out there, but whatever. So now we're going to return to our, to our quick draw army. Because we've recouped enough bullets. One graphical touch I really like about this that you notice in the sewers is that Claire only gets wet up to the water line that she's dipped herself into. You can see that, you can kind of see right there that the wetness only goes up to her chest, which is a nice little effect. Yeah, you can see it more pronounced there. They did really good attention to detail on that. That's not a new thing to Resident Evil, or that's not a new thing to PlayStation/video games. I think the first game I saw do that was one of the Uncharted games. I can't remember whether it's 3 or 4. But yeah. So we'll take this. Whoops. Just kidding. Fuck. Go ahead and put that back in there. I didn't mean to take that so soon. That was dumb. So we can get rid of this key. Don't need that anymore. Get those 2 gunpowder in there, which is really nice. Go over here. Get this regular gunpowder. Get this good old-fashioned ammo. Get this poster that we don't need, and open up the secret entrance. And let's put the sewers on pause to go get a couple of goodies in the police station. Go ahead and take the STARS badge, even though it's useless, just so we can discard it. There we go. Put some stuff up here. The Magnum is always the most coveted boss killer weapon that you have. Leon has it a little bit easier because he can use his yellow gunpowder to make Magnum rounds. Claire has to stick with whatever she finds. I'll take that out. I mean, we really don't need to use boards at this point. Anything that was going to go wrong at the police station very much already has. But I suppose we can find a place to put it. Now we can go wherever we want. Mr. X is no longer an issue because we saw him fucking die. We saw him absolutely fucking die. So there was an interview recently. There was always like a question of, is there more than one Mr. X stalking Leon and Claire through the police station? That was always a question, because it is canon that during the Raccoon City incident, Umbrella dropped a bunch of tyrants like Mr. X into Raccoon City, like multiple of them, to test their combat effectiveness. But it was never clear whether multiple of them made their way to the police station or if it was just the one. Here's the hiding places, and we will need those hiding places. Oh, we're almost out of time. Jeez. Time flies when you're having fun shooting zombies in the face. What did I even come in here for? Oh, right, the hiding places. Yeah. Wooden box. Yeah. There we go. Fully upgraded Uzi. So Apton, this is what the original secret is, or what the original secret was, rather. This is Wesker's desk, and in the original Resident Evil 2, if you, after you thoroughly examine the desk, if you kept examining the desk 50 times, you would get this. You would get a picture of a picture roll that you had to develop. And we're just going to run down here so you know what it is. I'm going to run down here and develop it. Rising Rookie. That's Rebecca Chambers. You'll be able to play as Rebecca Chambers in Resident Evil 0 when it gets released on Switch very soon. Or I think it's already out on other systems. But yeah, Rebecca Chambers shows up in Resident Evil 1, and she is the protagonist of Resident Evil 0. And it's just kind of a preview of what their next... Well, not what their next game, because Resident Evil 0 came out on the GameCube. That was what that Easter egg was. They made it a little easier to get here in this version. What? Oh, the other hiding place, right. Okay. Is there anything else that I missed? I want to say that there was something that I fucked up and... I don't see that I left anything. Maybe I got everything. That would be pretty sweet. Going back to the police station is kind of anticlimactic, especially if you were thorough about killing everything the first time, because now it's just nothing. Needle cartridges. Yes, ma'am. That camera scared the shit out of me. I'm not going to waste my bullets on him. He's not hurting anybody. So, I think that's all we need from the police station. I could be wrong. I don't think so. I think we got everything. Huh. Yeah, we got everything. Bye, Marvin. See you later. Go and store those. We're not going to need those for quite a while. And you know what? The stream is about over. So let's just go ahead and save and call it a day. Thank you guys so much for being here, watching this in the archives. Afton, thank you for being here. It's been a great time. We'll finish up next time we stream. I don't know when that'll be. We'll finish up the sewers and then head on over to the labs and then fight Claire's unique boss and end the game for real. And that'll be our time. So until next time, everybody, we'll see you later.